I'm back. Well, sort of. Not officially yet, but we'll get into that. Also, if you are new around here or have just randomly discovered my YouTube channel, my name's Ben. I'm a photographer and I guess now a filmmaker as well from England. I moved to Australia about a year and a half ago now. I post photography videos documenting my experiences and stories along the way. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, then subscribe and follow along for what has been a roller coaster of a journey so far. Why? Well, more on that in future videos. So subscribe. As I've just said, this whole journey it's been a mad one. I haven't posted on YouTube now for about 5 or 6 months. More on this in future videos, but a lot has changed since the last time I posted. I did, however, just want to make this small video just to let you all know that I am still around and I am planning on working on a few things in the background. However, what I can tell you is because of my visa, I can only work for a certain work placement for about 6 months. Currently, at the time of recording this video, I'm about 4 months through, which means around April, May time, I'll have a lot more time to see new places and just create in general. It feels like such a long time that I've done anything creative. Safe to say I feel creatively recharged. So what can you expect from me and this channel in 2024? Well, the first couple of videos will be dedicated to basically sharing my experience of what it's been like moving to Australia. I also have my first ever short film that I cannot wait for you guys to see, and a trip to a location that I've always wanted to go to. Comment down below if you think you know where that might be. Also, if you stuck to this point in the video, I really do appreciate you. And just to say thank you, I'm going to share a quick tip in Photoshop that I think you all might enjoy if you're a photographer or any creative in general. Before I go any further though, do remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I upload another video. So, as photographers, when editing our images, it is easy to go that little bit too far. Now, what I mean by that is when you bring down the highlights and boost your shadows to take advantage of that dynamic range in modern cameras, it is easy to kind of reveal these halos in the side of the image, as you can see right here. This often happens in high contrast areas, often when a subject or an object meets the sky. And as you can see, this little kind of halo-ish artifact around the side of the image. It doesn't happen everywhere, but some areas are quite noticeable, as you see here at the top, a little bit on the side here. Yeah, and it's basically not nice to look at. So there are ways to do this inside of Lightroom when you're editing your image as you go. But say, what if you've finished editing your photo and you're looking at the image in detail after the fact and you spot this? It's not nice to look at, and it can be a bit of a headache after you've basically finished editing your photo. I know I've made this mistake, and this photo is proof of that. I basically want to show you how to fix this issue. Say in photo, coming from Lightroom into Photoshop, and we'll fix it there. Basically, I'm going to do this on an already edited image. So basically, if you've had this issue on or on a photo you've already edited, and you want to know how to fix this after the fact, I'm going to show you how to do that now. It's quick and easy in Photoshop. And yeah, basically, let's get into it right now. So yeah. First thing we want to do is actually, once you've imported your image into Lightroom, I just want to mention briefly, this can be with a raw image or an already edited image. It really doesn't matter. You can, like I said, you can do this with layer mask inside of Lightroom, or you can do it the way I'm going to show you right now and take it over to Photoshop, and then bring it back in and finish your edits there. But basically, all you want to do is once you put your image into Lightroom, you want to right click, edit in, and go to Photoshop. I believe I've already brought this in. So basically, if you see this, it means you've already edited, you've already brought this photo into Photoshop as it is. Usually you would just go edit in Photoshop, but in this case what you have to do is go to edit in, open as a smart object in Photoshop. Just in case, I'm glad that's kind of popped up actually, so just in case you have that same issue, basically all you have to do is open as smart object in Photoshop. What that will then do is bring that image into Photoshop, as you can see right now. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is here, if we zoom in quickly, I'll just actually move that. Okay, so if we zoom in now, and we can clearly see as we zoom in these halos at the top here, around the side here. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to basically all work on one layer, so there's no need to add any more layers. So we're just going to work on this main layer here. We're going to right click, we're going to rasterize it. Next thing we need to go and do is look for our clone stamp tool on the side here. If you can't find it, all you have to do is go down to these three dots here and search for the tool here. The tool we're actually going to use, like I said, is the clone stamp tool. Once we've selected that clone stamp tool, you'll see the little circle icon here. We zoom in a little bit more. We can then adjust the size up here. I'll probably keep it around here for now. And the main thing we have to change before we make any changes to our image is go to the mode settings here, and where it says normal, we want to hit this drop down list and select darken. Now this is very important to how this is a very important part to how we fix this halo effect. The reason being is the darken mode actually makes any white pixels transparent. I believe that's what it does, and it will explain as to why this actually fixes this problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold Alt, and when you hold Alt, you'll see that the icon changes. What this allows you to do is sample some pixels, and those sampled pixels, when you release Alt, the icon will change again, the cursor will change again. This means that the sampled pixels that you selected will then be used and applied to any area that you use the clone stamp tool on, if that makes sense. So we're going to go through this now quickly and basically show you how this works. So like I said, if we hold Alt, the icon will change. And what we want to do is sample some pixels. I like to sample pixels relatively close to the area that we're trying to fix up here. So what I mean by that is we don't want to select pixels over here when we're trying to fix the area closer to the object. So I like to say select pixels relatively close, say something like here. So once we've selected them, once we've selected the pixels, we want to release Alt, and then the cursor will change. This means that these pixels that I've selected here have been selected. And now that if I zoom in a little bit more, when we go over to this area here, you can kind of see what it's doing here. So let me just start over by where it's a little bit more noticeable and you can kind of see what's happening. So if we go down here and I want to say select these pixels here, release Alt, and if we go over to here, you can kind of see what it's done. We've selected pixels and then effectively pasted those darkened pixels over the halo, and it's actually removed that white halo effect, which is absolutely incredible. Like, I'm going to show you a before and after at the end of the video, and you'll see how well this works. When I found this out, it actually blew my mind, because when I had these halos, I was like, there's nothing I can do, and yeah, this is just unreal. So if you're having this issue, please hit the like button if you appreciate this little tip, and yeah, let's go around and I'll show you the rest of the image, and I'll basically speed through this quickly and then I'll show you a before and after. Okay, so as we get to this top part of the image, which we're still left to do here, I just need to mention that as you work your way around the side, when you get to the top, you need to resample areas that are close by, which I believe I already mentioned. But if you work your way, so say if for example we sample an area around here, and we just do this area here. As it bends round to the top, I always like to resample an area underneath, so it's coming from roughly the same area. As we work on this side bit, we're going to resample here. Again, just following the line. For this bit, we're going to resample here. As you can see, it's working really well around here. What we'll do now as we get to this bit, we're just going to resample here. Click around here a few times. Same as we've done all that, it's going to bend round to the left, so we're going to resample here. And again, we're going to resample here. And there we go, pretty much done. What another issue, actually, we'll just erase that. Another issue here, as it's quite obvious there is some halo around here and the area is quite small, so what I'll have to do is just reduce the size of the brush and then just go in with the same technique and just remove these halos around here. Oh, and there you go, it's worked pretty well. It's removed all them halos around the side, and again, as you work your way around, you can increase the size of the brush, probably a bit too much to be honest. There we go. And yeah, just carry on working your way around, just carry on resampling, and yeah, it's working pretty well. So I'm just going to finish this top area off around here, and yeah, then we'll show you the comparison. So yeah, as you can see in these images here, you can see that it's worked really well. It's removed all the halos that I've wanted to, and it looks a lot better than it previously did. Yeah, I'm really happy with this technique, and I just wanted to put this out there so that if you're having the same issues or you're having these halos and you're not sure what to do or how to remove them, I just wanted to put this out there to hopefully help you out, and yeah, basically see if this can help anyone out there. Hopefully it will, and it will hopefully make your lives easier if you come across this problem in the future. I also just want to say, when you bring this image back into Photoshop, all you have to do is, if you want to bring this image back into Lightroom, shall I say, all you have to do is go into File and Save, and it will basically just push this image back into Lightroom with all the changes you've made and with the halos removed, obviously. So yeah, I hope this helped anyone out there. If it did, please do like the video, subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever I upload another video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.